Hey, we're gonna make a mess. I might have regrets later. Hello friends, this is Courtney, your friendly clad librarian. And yeah, we're gonna do some experimenting today. So I thought, I assume we know, that baking soda and vinegar make a fun, bubbly chemical reaction. But I was curious if anything else in the kitchen did as well. So we're going to test that stuff out. So what we're gonna do is we're going to set up our experiment. I have 4 equal glass containers here, and I'm going to start by putting the same amount of baking soda in each one. So I'm gonna put in a half a teaspoon of baking soda into every single one of these. All right, now that we have that, the things that I'm going to try out are lemon juice, ketchup, buttermilk, because yeah, and vinegar. Now vinegar obviously we know it's gonna actually work, but it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna save that one for last. Yeah. I also have some water just to clean off the tools. Okay, so I'm gonna save the vinegar for last, and let's start off with some lemon juice. All right, so I had half a teaspoon of the baking soda. I wonder how much we're gonna need of the lemon juice if there's going to be any kind of reaction. Let's start off with a 1/4 teaspoon. So I'm just going to pour it in there. Ooh. That's definitely got something going. Check that out. I'm actually going to increase the amount of liquid that we put into a full teaspoon. So, bear with me. That's some good bubbleage right there. That's really good. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot better than I thought, and if that does so well, I'm kind of concerned about the vinegar. All right, let's try ketchup, shall we? Ew. All right. Doesn't seem like there's really much of anything going on. I'm gonna shake it around. There's a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, just so tiny amounts of bubbles. And the more it's sitting, the bubblier it's getting. You can kind of see that end right there. You can see it in there. That's gross. All right, so that's that one. I'm gonna wash off my spoon. All right, let's try out buttermilk. Might be expired buttermilk. Whatever. I hate milk, so I don't want this anywhere near me. All right, 1 teaspoon of nasty stuff. All right, so far I've seen no reaction. Yeah, absolutely not. And I'm not really surprised by this at all, for reasons. All right, and then now for the one we've been waiting for, and I kind of feel like I should back up for this one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared. Are you ready? There it goes. So that dissolved and bubbled up really fast. I'm not gonna lie, I think that the lemon juice actually had a bigger reaction. And the ketchup, look at how nasty that is right now. That's so gross. All right, so I legitimately thought that the baking soda with the vinegar was going to have a bigger reaction, but I think the lemon juice came out as the winner today. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, the biggest question is, why do those things happen? Why is it that lemon juice and vinegar have a big reaction like that? Ketchup has a much more delayed reaction, and it was much smaller, and milk had no reaction whatsoever. Why is that? And you know what? I'm not going to tell you. I actually know why, and I want you to go and figure it out. Some of you might already know why, because of science class or whatever it is that you've done this experiment before. But if you don't, I would like you to do some research. And honestly, comment down below. Why don't you do some cheat sheet? You know, tell everybody else your answers and let them know this is how it works. I'm curious to see what you think. I'm also very curious to see, why do you think that the ketchup specifically had a reaction, but it was not only delayed, but also quite small? Let me know why that is. And also, if you're doing this experiment at home, I suggest doing it maybe outside in case it gets pretty big and nasty. Be careful with your surroundings, since this can be a mess. Also, vinegar kind of smells gross, and people in your household might not like the smell of it. When you're selecting items to use to mix together, please be careful with what you pick. Make sure that you only pick things that you can eat, only food items. So for instance, ketchup obviously goes on fries, and buttermilk goes in biscuits, which is why we have it. Lemon juice goes in many yummy things, and vinegar goes into some foods as well. These are all food ingredients. So don't pick anything that is not a food ingredient. You don't know how it will react, and it may come out dangerous. Let me know what you do and the results. I think it'd be really cool to see what everybody comes up with and what they try. I'm super curious myself. All right, so thanks for joining in, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.